I'm Simon Bucknall, President of JCI London. It's great to see you. We are here in the City of London at our base at the London Chamber of Commerce, and we have just had a fabulous night joined by Lee, Warren and also James Harwood from Invisible Advantage, talking all about effective presenting. A subject close to my heart as a professional speaker myself, and I've taken all sorts of useful things away from this session. Lee, thank you so much for the session you've run this evening. And just for people who are watching, tell us just a little bit about what Invisible Advantage offers to clients and to the people that you work with.
Well, mainly what we do is we work with business leaders and managers and we work sort of that level, associate partners, and we help people to create persuasive and very precise messages. So when they've got a result they want, if they're giving a presentation or they've got to speak to people, we help them to make a message and get that across to people effectively. That's fundamentally what we do.
And I know that you work with many people in the corporate environment as well as elsewhere. What expertise do James and yourself draw on in helping people to make those changes?
Well, a couple of things really. So James is a professional actor. Played the lead in The Mousetrap. Yeah. But
we mustn't ask him mustn't spoil the twist, right?
Don't ask him who done it. Never ask him who done it. He'll just walk away from you offended. And my background is as a magician, so we're both performers, but we have an interest in psychology and what makes persuasive psychology. So how people communicate with each other, how people use language, how people get results out of what they're doing. That's our focus, and that's the background we draw on, is performing and psychology.
Great. So it's an unusual and interesting and, well, yeah, an unusual combination of expertise. So tell us, therefore, with this event tonight, obviously this has been the second of a programme of three, or a series of three events here, and 3 weeks ago it was on persuasion. Tonight, all about PowerPoint and effective presenting. For anyone watching here this who's thinking, well, I missed the session, but I'd love to be a more effective presenter, and I'd love to be more impactful when I'm in front of an audience, what would you say is your top tip or piece of advice based on the session you delivered this evening?
Oh, well, so the session's called Grown-Ups Don't Use PowerPoint, because anybody can use PowerPoint, and PowerPoint is overused. And the top tip is to realise that actually when you're presenting, when you're communicating anything, it's about your audience, it's not about you. And you have to get into the world of the audience. And there were lots of techniques we used tonight to do that. We took an hour to do that, but that's the fundamental way of thinking. Your presentation is not for you, it's for your audience. And thinking that way helps you eliminate slides, it helps you be more interesting, it helps you feel more confident when you know what the audience is and what message you're getting to them.
Yes. And I was struck from one or two of the anecdotes that we're using, examples of clients you've worked with, that you can often experience resistance to the implications of making that change. Making it more for the audience can involve some brutal changes in mindset.
Yeah.
That's your experience?
Oh, definitely. And one of the things we challenge people to do is to challenge their audience, is to not be afraid to have a point of view. And anyone who's successful in business has a point of view and they know how to communicate it.
Yes.
And you will never lose anything by being like that. But in turn, we have to challenge and have a point of view with our clients.
Yes.
And I mentioned in the talk, and it can sound blunt sometimes, but there are three reasons people overuse PowerPoint. They're either lazy, or they haven't thought enough about what they're doing, or they're slightly frightened of being exposed. And so we work with people a lot on getting beyond those limitations.
And be honest about those things, I guess.
Yeah, be very honest about them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you're watching this before the 26th of June 2012, just to put a date on it, then there is still an opportunity to join us for the third event in the Business Magic series. Lee, tell us just a little bit give us a sneak preview or a teaser or however you should phrase it for the event that's coming up on the 26th of June.
Oh, well, the teaser, so the title is Practical Productivity, and the teaser is, if you come on the night, we will teach you how to get your email inbox to zero and keep it that way. And we'll do that on the night, you'll do that in real time, and you'll be able to keep it that way every day. And you will learn how to be more productive with less stress. It won't just be about email, it'll focus on email for obvious reasons, but it'll be about how to become more productive very quickly, learning a system that's very easy to implement.
That sounds exceptionally useful and important.
Oh, that's great.
So if you're watching and thinking, I'm too busy to come and invest an evening in an event, just listen to that, because this will help to make your life far more productive in whatever it is that you're engaged in, whatever sector you work in. Lee, it's been a real pleasure to have the chance to learn from you again this evening. Thank you so much.
Great pleasure. Thanks for inviting us.
You know, it's a real pleasure. So 26th of June, if you could make it, be here. The details are on the website for JCI London, www.jcilondon.co.uk. The events are all up there. Do have a look. And for people who are interested in finding out more about Invisible Advantage, how can people get in touch with you?
The website's www.invisible-advantage.com, but you can type Invisible Advantage into Google and it'll pop us up very quickly.
Your search engine optimization will kick in.
Yeah, should do.
Fantastic. Great stuff. Thank you again, Lee. Hope this has been helpful and stimulating for you, and speak soon.